Okie dokie. I have no idea if this is working or not. Hmm. Guess let's see if it's actually going up on the channel. It is. Okay, cool. I think we're ready to leave then. All right, fingers crossed this works. Okay. Apollo, you ready? I think we're streaming. Apollo, you ready? I think we're streaming. Okay, let's go. This is so weird. Okay, the other thing I want to check. Let's see if I can go to YouTube Studio without it freezing. Yes. Okay. Okay, I think it's working. Oh my gosh, I'm so nervous. Okay, let's go. Hi everyone. Sorry, this is the first time I've ever done this. And so my goal with this is to go for a walk with you all live while also chatting with you with my action camera. But I was really worried it wasn't going to connect, but it looks like it is. So let me get Apollo clipped in. This is the house. Hi, there's my laundry. Okay. We're still streaming. Okay, that's good. All right. You ready, baby? Let's go. I'm nervous. I will, for those of you that are in the chat, as soon as I get myself settled, I will start looking at the chat. Give me just 1 second. Okay. This is crazy. Okay, so I'm gonna go to YouTube and I'm gonna go to my channel, go to the live. Okay, that's telling me that it's working. Okay, cool, I can actually see everything. I'm seeing the live chat. I'm gonna change that to all messages. Okay, sweet. I think this is actually working. This is wild. Jay Lee says, hi, Anthony. I just finished Mittens that I got from you. Oh, was that Mittens Destroyer of Worlds? Is that the one? I just finished Mittens. I think that's the one. Catherine says, hi. Hi. And Liz says, hello, what a pleasant surprise. Yeah, I've never done this before. So, like I said, I wanted to go live while we went on a walk, but I also wanted to respond to comments and chat with you all. So I had to have my phone free. I couldn't film with my phone, and I learned that my little action camera does live streaming if I set it up right. So this is the first time I'm actually doing it. So hopefully it works out. But yeah, we're here. Just walked out of the house, taking Apollo for a little walk. Liz says I was going to take a break from diamond painting, but now I have a good reason to continue. Oh, good. But yeah, we just walked out of the house, and yeah, if this is successful, then I'd like to start doing this when we go on some of our walks so I can chat with you in real time as we're walking. I thought that might be fun. So yeah. Amanda says, hello, just finished Wicked Witch Estate, kitting down and kitting up Rose Library. Yay! Thanks for keeping me company. And Leanne says, hi, Anthony, what a nice surprise. Hi. Yeah, I don't usually go live, but I thought this would be a fun way to give it a shot. So hopefully you can hear me okay, and all that good stuff. I don't go live usually, so this is new to me. But yeah, today is Monday, obviously, and it's my last day of my little staycation that I took. So me and Apollo were just hanging out, and I thought it would be fun to give this a shot. So let me know how you all are doing. I know a couple of you just said that you're working on kits and working on projects, which is cool. So yeah, now that I know how this works, I might start doing this more frequently. But yeah, we're just gonna come up here so so I can take Apollo for a little stroll, and I'll dive into, I think I can make this work. I can dive into some of your comments from previous videos, so that'll be fun. But yeah, I've been off since last Wednesday, and we've just been doing a ton of hiking and walking around and hanging out, which has been fun. Didn't do any long trips. We did a couple day trips up to the mountains with some friends, and I did a couple movies with friends, dinners, that type of thing. So nothing big. It's been very relaxing. I've been able to sleep in, which is nice, and cuddle with Apollo and hang out. I reorganized and did a deep clean of the living room and the dining room, and finally got some of my furniture that I had moved in kind of arranged the way I wanted to. So that's been really good. But yeah, other than that, nothing too major. So yeah, I've been working on A Question of Reality. That week 3 video just went up yesterday, so make sure to check that out if you haven't. And then I have a vlog that's uploading right now, so that should be up later today, responding to comments. And then I have another vlog that I filmed yesterday that'll be going up tomorrow, most likely. So we got a lot going on. Leanne says, I think you should do this all the time. And there is a pipeline fire in a nearby city, and our town is responding with support. My son is a fireman, so I'm a little concerned. Oh no! Are you in California? I haven't been keeping up on the news of the fires there, so I'm not exactly sure where everything is, but yeah, you'll have to let me know. But hopefully everything's okay. Texas. Okay, Texas. That's right. That sucks. I hope everything's all right. Make sure to keep me posted. Okay, you want to go up this way, buddy? If he goes number 2, I will try to angle the camera away so you don't have to see me picking it up. I'll do my best, or I'll just put my hand over the camera or something. Oh, man. Tracy says, Anthony, hi! Look at me going live. Isn't that wild? And go up here. So yeah, if you've watched previous vlogs this year, you've seen this little path. This is what takes us up to the park. Geez, this is so cool. I might have to take you guys on like evening hikes and stuff up South Table, because I have internet access up there. Leanne says, I have dogs. Picking up poop is just a way of life. Yeah, that's very true. So yeah, I hope you're having a good start to your week overall. Yeah, this is our little park. We come up here a few times a day for potty breaks. Let's go this way. Say hi. Say hi. Okay, I'm gonna see if he's gonna go potty. I'll clean that up and then we'll start talking. I'll start responding to some comments. Tracy says, I always love these views. Yeah, so that's part of South Table, and then that's like the big peak on South Table, and we've hiked all the way up to the very top of that. Maybe I'll do that tonight and bring everyone along, because this is fun. Are you just going in circles? He looks like he's gonna go potty, so I might have to pause everyone. Yep, it's happening. Hold on. Hang tight, everyone. All right, I'm covering the camera for modesty's sake, so hold on. Okay, now we gotta throw it away. This way. Sorry, everyone, I'm still here. I'm still here. And trash. Okay, we're back. Hi. No one needs to see that if you don't have to see it. Okay. Up. Got a little bit of a lag here from what I'm actually seeing. Okay, cool. All right, you're back. You've got Apollo up here on his little mountain. Come on, baby. Let's go, let's go. And we'll get you up here on this one. Ready? Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Come on, strong boy. Come on. Come on. Go, go, go. You can do it. Use those muscles. Use those muscles. He's shaky. Good boy. You're so strong. Yeah, you're so strong. Good boy. Good boy. Okay. All right, I think we can actually get moving here. I have the live stream playing on my phone, but I'm going to switch over to some comments from previous videos. Hopefully this all still works. Okay, I believe it's still working. Okay, cool. All right, well, what I'll do is I'll respond to a couple comments, and then I will switch the app back over to the chat so I can chat with you if there's anything that popped up there. But we'll just kind of do this for a little while. It's definitely burning through my phone battery because I have to have it on Wi-Fi hotspot, then connected to all these apps, and then streaming from the camera. So it's burning through battery, but we'll get as much done as we can. Okay, so going to my A Question of Reality paint-along week 2. That was my chat with Rachel Ray and Mr. Ray, which was so much fun. Artemis Dreams said, cool, pass on a good job to your bro. The music has a nice vibe to it. Thank you so much, Artemis. Yeah, my brother did the music for part of that video, and then pretty much all of the week 3 video that I put up, the music behind that entire thing was all done by my brother. So that was really cool to have him help out on that. And then we have my A Question of Reality week 3 video, where I talked a little bit about some personal story time as it relates to some of the imagery in that artwork. Yvette Sutton says, great and interesting video. I'm loving working on this one alongside you. I started on the 4th of September and have about 5 rows left to do. Oh, nice. Cool. Yeah, I am 2 sections away from being done with the row that I'm working on, and then I have 1 last row. So I'm pretty confident that I can get it done by the end of the month. But if I don't, if for some reason, life happens and I don't get it done, then I'll just push that last finish and review, the week 4 video, out until like the first couple days of October, so I can finish it and have a completed project to show everyone. But it's going really well. I like it. It's very detailed. very color changey. It's not necessarily confetti, but there's a lot of color changes in each section. So I've been going pretty slow, but I'm doing my best. Okay, let's take a look and see. Okay, cool. No new comments. Oh, wait. Tracy says, I have an orchestra of barking. My husband just came in. Oh, nice. All the dogs going wild. And then, let's see, we have my vlog episode 130, responding to your comments, part 26. Ellie says, hi, Anthony and Apollo. Thanks for the walk and talk. Your break with Apollo is possibly just ending, as it's Sunday, 15th September when I'm watching this. I'm an hour and 10 minutes before the end, but with it being so long, I should have made notes. I think every company can have a bad batch of everything, and maybe trying to improve is hit and miss, but unless addressed with the company, they won't know. I'm sure you have been in touch with whichever company to give your feedback, so I'm sure they'll appreciate it. Your holiday wedding vacations sound like so much fun, and 3 weeks would be a good break for you. And why not if you have the holidays available? The feeling you want to get your own home someday sounds great. I think if it's like the UK, the best is to get on the property ladder and work your way up. I will go for now, but probably comment on the other half when I finish watching later tomorrow. I hope you have lots of fun, Ellie. Thank you so much, Ellie. I appreciate it. Yeah, I have some plans next year for some trips, for some weddings, and yeah, I've just been thinking a lot about let's go this way. There's a lot of noises around town today. Yeah, I've just been looking at houses and stuff recently just to kind of, just keep reminding myself that I have that goal in mind. But yeah, nothing in the next year or probably even 2 years. We'll see. But I'm ready. I'm ready for it. So yeah, thank you for the comment. Then my A Question of Reality paint along week 1. Miller Time Mama says, love the video. What music was the music in it Neptune Project? So in that week 1 video, I was talking about the band Neptune Project that Christopher Lavelle did the artwork for. I don't have a license with Neptune Project or anything like that, and I didn't get their permission to use any of their music. And so had I used it, I probably would have gotten a copyright strike. So it's just generic electro trance music in that first video. And then the second, third, and then my finale video will all be music that my brother did. So yeah, I'll jump back over to our live stream real quick. Okay, we're looking good there. Cool. It was trash day today, so I've got to go roll the bins back up towards the house when we get back from this walk. Are you just gonna pee on everything today, huh? Yeah? That's okay. That's okay. So yeah, we'll see if we can make it all the way down to the creek today. Like I said, this whole setup really drains the battery. But it's fun. Okay, moving on. A Question of Reality paint along week 2. Michelle, I always get this wrong. Michelle Bryce says, this was a great video. Thank you to you and your special guests for their insight into this piece. Yay. Yeah, chatting with Rachel and James was so much fun. I had a blast working on or doing that video and editing it and putting it together. If you're not familiar, Rachel and her husband, it's been a while, but they used to do a series called Theory Tuesday, where they'd talk about different cryptids and conspiracy theories and just all sorts of wild stuff, wild topics, and just kind of discuss. And that was one of the first series of videos I started watching when I started diamond painting, and I really gravitated towards it because it was kind of different and, talking about not your normal stuff while Rachel would be diamond painting. And so I really gravitated towards those. And so when I decided to do this paint along about A Question of Reality, and there's all the, there's a bunch of different kind of conspiracy imagery and theming in that artwork, I was like, oh, wouldn't it be cool to ask Rachel Ray to be on my channel? I was like, I don't know if she'll say yes. She's kind of, a big deal. I'm not sure if she'll say yes or have the time. And they were both really excited to do it. So I was like, oh, yay. So that was a lot of fun. Thank you for the comment. Cool. You gonna pee again? Okay, cool. I'm looking at the live stream as we're walking, and we've got a slight delay, but it's not too bad. It's not too bad. I hope everyone can still hear. Everything's looking good for you. Okay, cool. Well, then we have Leslie Diamond Paints in regards to that same video, just said, so good. Thank you. And Lisa said, ooh, this was very interesting. Thank you for this. Of course. Thank you for watching, everyone. Chocolate Diamonds says this was awesome. Thank you. And we have a car coming. Come here. Come here. Thank you. Thank you. Stay. Trin says this was so awesome and the perfect guest. I'm relatively new to your channel, but I'm finally caught up and I love your flavor, the flavor of your channel. As for Mr. Rachel and Mr. Rachel, their deep dives have always been my favorite videos. Oh, that's good. Yeah, they do some really cool videos. So I'm glad there's a lot of people that really like them. Okay. And then Yvette Sutton says, thank you, Anthony, for doing this. I've really enjoyed watching and listening to all the views about this image. I'm enjoying this canvas and about to start on my 5th row and loving it all coming together. Yay! I'm glad that there's a few people that are working on A Question of Reality along with me. That's really cool. I know Mia over at Mia's Life with KFS is already done with hers, and she's already like quite a bit done into her next project, and I'm still sitting here like fighting to get a section done. I've just had a lot going on the past couple weeks, just spending a lot more time with friends and family and going out and doing this and that. And I'll be mentioning it in an upcoming vlog, but I started getting back into playing a couple of my favorite video games. And so that's been taking up some of my time. So yeah, it's just been, I don't know, things have been a little bit different in terms of what I've been spending my free time doing. And so I just haven't been diamond painting that much, but I'll get back to it. I'll get back to it for sure. And then going to my vlog episode 137, Leanne says, thanks for the video, Anthony. I'm trying to play catch up on videos. Oh, well, I hope you're catching up, and hi. It's so weird responding to comments and then people are watching the live stream at the same time. Ready? Hop up. Good boy. Don't go all the way into people's yards. Just stay on the ledge. Thank you. Thank you. They don't want you in their yards. They just are okay with you on the ledge. Okay, and then Sabine says, hi, Anthony. Thank you so much for keeping me company while diamond painting. I hope you didn't die in the fire, but I guess I'll find out relatively soon when your next vlog comes up. Have a nice day. B. Oh, and sure, I would totally join you in a group, the Conquerors. I have never done a group activity, so I have no idea how it works, but I'm open to find out. Okay, cool. So yeah, Sabine was mentioning or commenting on the fact that I do walking challenges, virtual walking challenges on an app called Conquer. And so you sign up for one, I think it's like $30, maybe a little bit more than that. And you pick a route that you're gonna go. So let's say you wanna walk all of Route 66, the coast to coast walk, or you wanna do the entire Great Wall. And so every mile that you walk gets virtually tracked on that path, and then the app will send you updates like, oh, you just made it 10% through the Great Wall of China, here's a little postcard, and they give you information about some of the points of interest as you're virtually walking past them. And sometimes they'll send you videos of like drone shots of those areas. So it's kind of cool to pretend you're actually doing the thing. And then once you're all done, they send you a medal, like an actual physical medal. And they're really detailed and really cool. So Jeffrey Morrison over at Echoes of Color, another diamond painting content creator here on YouTube, was the one that keyed me into them because he's been doing them for a long time. So when I started watching his channel, I was like, oh, that'd be fun. And then he and I actually did the Great Wall, yeah, I think it was the Great Wall of China together. So if we both purchase the pack or purchase the virtual challenge, then we can join a little virtual team together and kind of work on it together. So if he does a mile, it counts towards it. I do a mile, it counts towards it. And we're both going together along the challenge. And so we did that together, and I've been looking for someone else to do those with. So Sabine's in, but yeah, if you do some walking or you need some encouragement to get out more and do some walking, you can also do stationary, like treadmill. You can do cycling, any sort of essentially exercise. As long as you can track your distance, you can sign up for it. So if anyone's interested in that, it's a lot of fun to do it as a team. So yeah. Let's see. Oh, we've got a few comments that came in. Okay. Where do you want to go, buddy? You want to turn this way? Joanna says, hi, Anthony and Apollo. Hi, boys. Say hi. He's like, I'm peeing. Don't look at me. Barb says, hi, Anthony. Excited to catch your live stream. Oh, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. Yeah, this was completely impromptu. It was just to test the streaming capabilities of my action camera that's strapped to my chest. So that's what you're watching on. And it seems to be working, but it drains the battery really fast. I went from a 90% battery to a 70% battery just in our little chit chat so far. But it's a nice way to catch up with everyone and say hi. And I'd love to take you on some hikes here around Golden where I have internet service so you can see. I think that'd be really cool. Might be even able to even put together a playlist of royalty-free music to play if we're going on a hike or something. That might be cool. And then Joanna says, Anthony, do you not accept super chats to support your channel? I don't. Only because, well, I've talked about this in previous vlogs about my thoughts on like additional monetization. I wouldn't be opposed to doing super chats during a live. I think that would be appropriate. I don't know how to turn them on. But I will figure it out, and next time I go live, I will turn them on. Joanna, for you, if you so choose to support in that way, that would be awesome. So I will turn those on. But I talked in a previous vlog about Patreons and memberships and stuff, and I just worry that I'm not providing anything extra to deserve it, you know? So that's kind of been my thought process, but I wouldn't mind throwing a super chat on, I suppose. I'll have to figure out how to do it. But yeah, thank you. The other thing I might need to do is, like, I don't have any moderators either. Once again, this was completely impromptu, so I didn't even ask anyone to mod, but I should probably have that set up too. But I'm so bad about logistics and things. I'm just like, I get a wild hair and I'm like, I'm doing it right now, and then it's like, you should probably think about the stuff that you need to do that successfully. But anyway, let's see. Okay, I want to make sure. Kay says hi from Memphis. Hi, Kay. It's good to hear from you. And Artemis Dream says, whoa, alive. Hiya. Hi. I just responded to one of your comments on a previous video, so maybe if you caught it, great. If not, you might want to go back and listen. But yeah, I'm just here responding to comments from previous videos, trying to get caught up on that because I'm so far behind, and I'm going from newest to oldest, and just testing out going live while walking around town. So yeah. Da-da. Okay, cool. It looks like I'm all caught up there. Then going to my vlog, episode 138, hiking near Evergreen. Lisa Noof says, "Hi Anthony, you sure do have some beautiful hiking trails in your neck of the woods. I wish you much luck with your savings plan and getting the house you want in the future with a big yard for Apollo." Yes, that's a big goal, is making, if I am gonna get a place, I want to have some space for the boy to run around. Let me see your leg. Excuse me, hold on, stop moving. Leg. Okay, good boy. I'm getting a big yard for the boy and making sure that he has room to roam around, and if I could have a dream property, it would be lakefront. That way he can go and swim when he wants and chase the ducks around and just have a good outdoor life, But we'll see. Okay, let's go up this way and back towards the house, and then we'll go past the house. And yeah, you got a view of the inside of the house when I very first started, because I have to start the stream from my computer and then I can go, so I had to be at my desk. But yeah. Okay. Avery says, "I hope you feel better soon. Beautiful area you were walking in today. Good luck on getting things figured out for getting a house. That's so exciting. I grew up in Michigan, and it's just a spectacular place to live. It's beautiful all the time, and the fall leaves changing color is amazing. Hugs to you both." Thank you so much, Avery. I appreciate it. Yeah, I think it would be a really cool spot. I was talking with my mom again about it, and she's like, maybe move up there for a year, rent a place, and see how you get along before you just jump in and buy something. And I think that's a really good move, even though, if I have the ability to buy something at that point, I'm going to be like, renting is such a waste, but it might be smart to live there without that big commitment and just see if I can hack it, because, a lot of these towns are smaller. So the social scene is going to be a lot smaller than it is in Denver, especially when you talk about like the queer community. So I need to make sure that I'm not going to feel incredibly isolated or lonely or not making any connections. And so maybe renting will give me the ability to suss that out before I just go, especially now, because social stuff, as far as like face-to-face social interactions with like my friend group here, has really been picking up, and I'd hate to like not be able to build that again, so we shall see. Artemis, hi, says, in regards to that same video, having a plan is awesome. In my opinion, if you want to get your finances together quickly, set a budget and live like you're poor. Zero extras. It will be boring, but you'll be amazed at how much cash you're able to set aside. Homeownership can be daunting as far as how much of the upkeep you have to figure out yourself, but it is a wonderful feeling to know that the money you spend is an investment in something that is yours. Good luck. I hope you're successful in finding something you love. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yeah, that's a big goal of mine, or something that I've been trying to take on recently, is curbing the amount of just like extra stuff I'm buying here and there. And diamond painting is definitely a big one. And I have a vlog coming up tomorrow that'll talk about it more in detail. But I've started to delete all my I don't, sorry, there's somebody, oh, they're doing some pipe work over here. Hold on. Sorry, everyone, it's loud. Let's go this way. It's loud. We just walked into a whole mess. Hold on, everyone. I guess we can go back this way, I suppose. Let's go this way. Sorry, everyone. I just walked into the middle of a big old construction zone. Like, what is happening? So yeah, I started deleting a couple diamond painting shop apps, which is scary, and unsubscribing from text alerts, and unsubscribing from email updates, and starting to unfollow some shops on Instagram. That way I'm removing the temptation of shopping or impulse buying. But I've been doing pretty good. I haven't made any diamond painting purchases in a minute. And then setting calendar reminders that simply just say, don't forget, you should have X amount of dollars put into savings by this date on this month for a down payment. So just reminding myself of my long-term goals, because I think that's one of the things for me is I think about, oh, it would be nice to do X, Y, and Z, and then it goes right out of my head in favor of the shiny thing that's in front of me right now. And so I'm just trying to like create some new behaviors that will allow me to get to where I want to be. So yeah, that's kind of what's going on with that. But yeah, it's going to take time because I've never really taken long-term financial stability seriously. And so trying to like enact that, it takes practice and it takes me being consistent with it. So yeah, thank you for the comment. Okay, let's see what we've got going on in the live chat. Samantha says, hello. Hi, Samantha. I hope you're doing well. Liz says, I think setting a reminder is a good idea. It's easy to get caught up in the moment and forget about long-term goals. Yeah, it totally is. Because a lot of times it just seems like that's so far off, and especially when it comes to like shopping and stuff, that more instantaneous dopamine hit of like buying something, at least for me, feels nicer in the moment than setting money aside for 2 years, 3 years, 4 years down the road. But then you just never get to that long-term goal if that's all you're doing, you know, at least for me. Again, I talk about it more in detail in this upcoming vlog. I just need to edit it and get it posted. But yeah. What do you think, buddy? You doing good? Okay, let's at least try to get down all the way down to the Coors plant and stuff so you can see that stuff, and then I might wrap it up after that just because of battery. For a Monday afternoon, there certainly is a lot of people out and about today, which is kind of interesting. I was talking to my buddies because Golden is just so full and busy with people all summer, tourists and whatnot. I told him, I was like, I can't wait for like the bitter cold winter to kick in, because when I first moved in here during the winter, me and Apollo could bundle up and come out for a walk and we wouldn't see another soul on our entire walk, which is kind of what I like, because then I don't feel awkward talking to everyone. But during the summer, there's just a ton of people everywhere. And so I'm just like, I want to go back to when it's like a ghost town, you know? So we'll get there hopefully soon. Let's see. Artemis says it's a huge lifestyle change, but once you hyper focus, it gets easier. Yeah, I hope so, and I think those reminders will keep me in check. I've been setting the reminders of like, don't forget, you should have put $250 or whatever it is in savings this week. I've been setting them the same day as the DAC release, so Saturday mornings. That way. It's like me throwing shade at myself for getting tempted. But yeah, that's a good plan. Oh, Katie's here. Hi, Katie. Hi, Anthony. This is a fun surprise. Oh, thanks for being here and popping in. Yeah, I am testing out live streaming from my GoPro, or like, my action camera, to see if I can start taking people on walks with me in Apollo and hikes as long as I have cell service, and it seems to be working out okay. It does melt through my phone battery because the camera is using my wireless hotspot to do the streaming. It does melt through my phone battery rather quickly, but we've been going for a good amount of time. So yeah, hopefully I'll be able to do this more. I hope you're doing well. I feel like I haven't talked to you in a little bit. Hi. Joanna says, oh, you don't have to ask me twice. It's retail therapy. I'm certain my diamond paintings are multiplying. Yeah, yeah, that's the truth. That's the truth. I mean, I am not one to talk. My stash is definitely growing this year. I'm probably back around 100 or so diamond paintings in my stash. And I don't plan on doing any sort of destashing or anything anytime soon. But yeah, I am trying to take it a little bit easier with buying diamond paintings. I really, really want Diamond Art Club to release Apocalyptic Garden from Ivy Dollamore. I sent it in for consideration to licensing a few months ago, and it was on voting, I think 4 months ago. So I'm hoping that we get that. Hi. But we shall see. And then Jade, if you haven't had a chance to take a peek, Jade released 4 new Alphonse Mucas a few weeks ago, maybe about a month ago. I had sent them over to her to see if she would do customs for me, but she ended up just releasing them on the site. And so, of course, those are on my list. One of them is called La Tosca, and it's one of the Sarah Bernhard panels, and it is amazing. I know that Mia already snagged one, so if you haven't seen those recent Mucas from Jade, you need to check those out. And then Diamond Painting Shop released 1 or 2 new Mucas over the summer that are really nice too. So the temptation is real for sure, but I'm holding out. I'm holding strong, at least right now. So yeah. Liz says, has it been that long already that you have been in Golden? Time is flying by. Yeah, I moved in February. So yeah, it has been a minute since I've been here. That dog really, there's 2 dogs that really want to get at Apollo. Oh my gosh. Holy moly. He's like, Apollo's like, can we keep going, please? Like, faster? Joanna says, it's really nice, very stable. Oh, good. I'm glad that the video quality looks good. I know that if I was to just try to hold my phone in my hands while doing this, it'd be super shaky. So I was hoping that this would look a little bit more professional. So that's good. Katie says, I know life has been so busy, and I've been behind on watching videos too. I hope you've been doing well. Yeah, I'm doing really good. I've been on a little staycation since last Wednesday, and we've just been going on walks and doing hikes and hanging out with friends and visiting family. Did a couple day hikes So it's been really, really nice. I'm back to work tomorrow. Today's the last day. So, but I'm actually really looking forward to it because I think now the stress is building of like, what am I going to have to get caught up on? And am I going to be super slammed? So I'm just like, I was even thinking today, I was like, should I just get online and just check emails just for a little bit? But my coworkers that are covering for me, they know if anything, if there is a fire that they need help putting out, then I will happily hop online and they can call and text me. So I think the fact that they haven't reached out to me means that things are okay. So, yeah. Joanna says, what a beautiful day you're having. Wow, wonder if my dogs would look thinner with a fancy new camera. Maybe. Yeah, you should check and see. I love the videos. You put up a couple videos. I think it was here on YouTube. They were just shorter videos of the doggos running around in the snow. It was this past winter, and they look so majestic in the white snow and then the white dogs. It's very pretty. Okay, I think we've managed to sneak our way towards downtown without hitting too much construction and busyness. So let's get down here into downtown. We'll walk around a little bit. I'll try to respond to a couple more questions and then we'll probably call it good. We've been going for just under an hour, so yeah, this was successful. Let's see. Oh my goodness, lots of road noise. Samantha says, I'm in the same boat. I don't know how I'm going to finish all my DP stash. I start making a long wish list, and then when I'm being realistic, I delete a lot of them. Yeah, that's usually how it goes for me. Like, I'll go onto the Diamond Art Club site, and I'll start adding, I'll find one kit that I really like, but then I have to pick out one more or two more, depending on what kind of discount code I have, or rewards points to equate to free shipping. So then that one kit turns into 3. And then I'm like, okay, let me just wait a few more days and then I'll come back. And then sometimes I come back and now one of the kits that I had selected is out of stock, or another new release comes out that I want to add in place of another one. So I keep like adding and removing stuff from my cart or wish list, and then a couple fall off because they sell out. And so then I end up just getting, not frustrated, but I'm just like, you know what, maybe this is a sign that I need to just chill, you know? And so then I just leave it completely and then come back to it the next week. So that's what I have been doing for a while, but right now I'm trying to make a concerted effort to not even look at anything. Wait until if that Saturday release comes out, see if Apocalyptic Garden's in there. And if it's not, then I'm out. I can't even entertain the idea of browsing. But once that kit comes out, I'm gonna get it. And I'm sure that Black Friday is going to mess my plans up a little bit, but that's okay. Being able to hold off for a couple months is really good in my book, because I'm usually buying a kit a week at least, you know. So having a couple months without anything and then maybe getting a few on Black Friday I'll still be tipping the scale in the right direction. So yeah, but thank you. Let's see. Joanna says, we did a wildlife firefighter in Colorado about 10 years ago, a volunteer tour. Anthony, if the alarm goes out, just leave. Those fires are huge. Yeah, they are. Yeah, we don't have, I mean, that one that was going on here near Golden, that there was a lady going door to door telling everyone about it. It was really small. It was more like a brush fire. It did increase in size quite a bit after the first day, but they were able to get it put out within, I think, a day or two. So it wasn't a major thing. And certainly if it got close to Golden, like the town, obviously we would take precautions. But yeah, we weren't in any sort of imminent danger or anything. And in fact, I really didn't even see the smoke of it over on this side until I went for a drive and took Apollo to a dog walk closer to where that fire was going on, and then I was able to start seeing the smoke, but otherwise I didn't see anything. But yeah, hopefully, I mean, we're already halfway through September, and it has been a very wet season for us here in Colorado. We've been getting a lot of rain. Pretty much more evenings than not, we get a little storm coming through. And granted, that lightning does trigger more fires, but keeping the ground wet and all the trees and everything damp has really been helpful. But I know there's so many areas in the country right now where there's some pretty massive fires going on. So, I mean, knock on wood, we're very lucky here in Colorado that we haven't had a year like we've had in previous years where it's just a mess, you know? So, fires, man, fires. It's too much. The Diamond Stitcher says, hello, hi, I hope you're doing well. And Joanna says, oh, good, sweetie. Yeah, it wasn't too crazy here this year. Once again, knock on wood. There's still, I think there was one year where we had fires going all the way until like October, until we really started, you know, temperatures really started dipping and we even started seeing some snow. We did already start to get some snow up in the high country, and over in Pikes Peak, Colorado, down by Colorado Springs, they already got I think they said about 8 inches of snow up there. And so that's a good sign that we're going to have a very good winter with a lot of snowpack, which means more water for next year. So I'm ready for it. I'm so sick of the heat. I'm over it. I want bitter cold, just step outside and your lungs burn from how cold it is. I want it. I'm over the heat. I'm over not having AC and that impacting how I'm able to sleep. I'm ready to be frozen, solid, bundled up with some hot coffee or tea. It's so much easier to regulate my temperature when it's cold and warm me up than it is to cool off. And so I'm done, and I think Apollo's ready for it too. It's like, do you see all this fur? I need to be in the snow. Linda, hi. Linda says, hi, love your channel and watch all your videos. So entertaining and fun. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Well, let's go ahead and get to a couple more comments from previous videos, and then I'll let you go because we're just hitting that hour mark. So let me pop back over. Okay, so going back to my Whippin' Jam, episode 12. I think this says, Cheryl Driggins, do you ever worry about running into a bear or dangerous animals? Yeah, I mean, it's not like a constant active worry while I'm hiking. Otherwise, I'd just be living in constant worry and fear. So it is something that pops into my mind about wildlife when I go hiking. But I mean, that's the nature of going into the outdoors, right? There's always going to be the chance of running into all different numbers of wildlife, and I guess that's just an inherent risk when you go hiking and go adventuring and stuff. But yeah, I mean, yes, and there's nothing I can really do about it. I just, I think the biggest thing is just keep your eyes and ears open. If I have my headphones on while I'm hiking, I always leave them passive. So like my Apple headphones, you have that setting where it's either noise canceling or passive, where you can hear all your surroundings while the audiobook or music's playing. So I always leave that on. So if I hear rustling or something, I know what's going on. Also, if cyclists are coming by, I don't want them to me to be in their way. So keep your eyes and ears open and stay on the trail is another big thing. That way you're not getting lost. You have a clear path forward and behind if you need to turn around. But we've run into moose multiple times, elk, deer. I don't think Apollo and I, knock on wood, have ever seen a bear necessarily, or like any sort of mountain lions or anything like that. But yeah, it is something that could happen, but it's not something that deters me from enjoying the outdoors. If I was to let any potential worry or fear or risk dictate where I go and what I do, I'd just be confined to my home. I don't want to do that, so thank you for the comment. Let's just get over here. The water level's pretty high. Must have been from the rain. Hi. Okay. My vlog episode 137, Chocolate Diamond, said I would have taken it and the drills you didn't want. Oh, that was a follow-up question to why didn't you offer it to any of your followers instead of trashing it. I think that was in regards to my cross-stitch conversion. If you watched a previous vlog, I decided to let that giant moose ne lob moose project go, and I kitted down the drills and all that stuff. Why I wouldn't offer it up to followers, I despise shipping things. I hate shipping things. And so I would have had to have found a way to kit down all of the 250 something colors into like individual baggies, or try to ship my art.storage container that it was in, which was massive. And then I just, it's not really something I would consider, I guess. Especially a project like that was already partially started. I would have had to find some way to package up that giant canvas. So by the time I purchased all of the stuff needed to try to ship all that stuff safely, plus the shipping, the weight of all of that stuff, I'd be asking someone not only to potentially cover all the cost of that, but then just the shipping. I just don't know how practical something of that size would have been to try to repackage and ship. But at the end of the day, I hate shipping stuff. So yeah, I'm sorry if you might have been interested in taking that gigantic cross-stitch conversion off my hands, but aside from driving to Colorado and meeting me somewhere to pick it up, but that wouldn't have been an option. Are you splashing around, little splashy boy? Yeah? Does that feel good? Good boy. Good boy. Yeah. Okay, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Hop up. Good boy. Oh yeah, go ahead. Yep, get me nice and soaked. Perfect. Oh my goodness. Let's go back to chat. Da, da, da. Joanna says, longest summer ever, ready to fluff out blankets. Yes, I'm in the same mode. And Diamond Stitcher says, in Canada, you can have bears out your back door. Yeah, I know. There's certain areas here in Colorado that could definitely happen. But yeah, it's not, you can't really control the wildlife and necessarily where they go. And so it's just weighing that risk. But yeah, I've been doing hiking and outdoor stuff for, 20 years plus now. And once again, knock on wood, haven't run into anything that serious, you know. But Joanna and Diamond Stitcher, my friend can't keep bears out of her pool in Canada. They live in her backyard. That is wild. Yes, it's quite a cool experience to live with wildlife. Katie says, okay, but packing and shipping things really is a lot of work. I get it. Yeah, it is. It's so frustrating. Especially something like that. I mean, that kit was, I think, like 90 by 110 or something like that, and had like 250 something, 260 colors, and I had kitted it all up already. So to kit all of that down in a way that I could ship it, plus get that massive canvas into something that I could ship, the weight and the size of it, I couldn't imagine how much that would cost to ship that. I think that would just be wild. So yeah, I ended up tossing the canvas, and then I kitted down all the drills. The one plus out of that whole experience is now I pretty much have every DMC in squares, backups of them in my backup storage. So any drill that falls off of any canvas, I have a color for it now, which is kind of a good thing. So yeah. Joanna says, he is so cute. I have a dog crush on Apollo. And Diamond Stitcher says, kitting down itself is a lot of work if you are trying to save diamonds. Yeah, it took that took me pretty much a whole evening in front of the TV to do that, but I think it'll be worth it now, because now I have about 300, 400 drills of like every DMC from the original code set, not including the new ones that Diamond Art Club has been releasing. So it's nice to have. I rarely dip into my spare storage, but it's nice to know it's there if I need it. So look at how pretty the water is today. Yeah, it's nice, huh? Yeah. Okay, let's get... Artemis says, these areas right off the water are so pretty. I know, it's so nice walking down here, and having this so close to the house. Let's pop out over here. Are these your favorite spots, Apollo? Let's go this way. Let's go this way. Good boy. Whoop. Don't pull your dad down. This way. This way. Good boy. You want to come over here? Yeah. Is it good to splash around today? Were you feeling hot? Get in there. Good boy. Good boy. Oh. Okay, let's get another comment or two done. All right, vlog episode 138. Lisa says, beautiful walk, Anthony. Ooh, a house. How exciting. You're not late. You're right on time. I'm excited for you. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it'd be really nice to have a little place to call my own. Get in there. Get in there. Go, go, go. So we'll see. It's still a long ways off, but we've got plans. Is that water moving fast for you? Okay, let's go. So right here, there's like a couple of rocks, and then it really dips down to probably, I'd say, about 6 feet, 5.5, 6 feet. So this is usually when I want to come cool off, I'll come sit in this little pool area and hang out. So, but it's a little too deep for Apollo. Okay, let's go. Good boy. Hup, hup. Okay. Now you're all wet. And then Mia says, excuse me, sir, but you do have a rather big square kit to do in January and February. Other than that, your plans sound great. I'm also trying to figure out what to work on in 2025. I'll have Wizard Spell and finish the Muka. Then I'll try one of my mystery kits, I think. Yeah, so I totally forgot to mention it when I was talking about future project plans, but yeah, I do have Mia's Wizard event to do in January and February of next year. So I'll be doing Wizard's Spell. I forget who the artist is, but it's a Diamond Art Club. So I'll be doing that. And then I have Muka Mania in November and December that I'm hosting. And I'll be working on Medi from Jaded Gem Shop for that event. And then I started Garden of Earthly Delights from Jaded Gem Shop, which is a massive, I think it's like 110 by 120 or 120 by 130 square drill. And so that is going to be my year-long square drill project for next year. So I plan on that being what I use if we do the Jaded Jamboree again. And then that would be my Summer with the Masters 2025 kit, because it's going to take me at least a year to finish that project. It's gimungo. So yeah, but I do have Wizard Spell obviously on my list. I've got to get that kitted up before January. So thank you for the reminder, Mia. Let's go this way. Let's go this way. And then my vlog episode 137, The Diamond Technician says, you and I would have a great time camping together. Went on a lot of hikes in Colorado Springs area over the holidays with family, took the doggos and have fun exploring the mountains. Yeah, absolutely. If there are any time, you know, if you're local or visiting Colorado and you want a tour guide or someone to hike with or anything like that, you know where to find me, because we're always out and about. Thank you. Then my vlog episode 136, Walking with Apollo yet again. Mia says, hey love, so we'll have to make 2 comments today. I think it's cool that you found a reason to engage politically for this election, and I absolutely get it. This is so special and very important, not just for you, but also for so many people in the US. Even globally, this is important since the next POTUS will decide how a lot of communication will pan out, and also how politics will be influenced, for instance, here in Europe. For me, I find the topic of politics really interesting, mostly because I'd love to know what makes people do as they do voting-wise. I'm not into telling or being told who's best. Oh, what the heck is this structure? Oh, hold on, let me finish this comment. I have my opinions and I'll share them willingly. If people can have a debate without being personal or turn ugly, if that makes any sense. Yeah, I totally agree. What the heck is this business? I wonder if they're making some sort of little theater stage, or this is just a play area? I don't know. This is all new. All these logs sticking out of the ground. Interesting. Yeah, I totally agree with you there, Mia. It's just a matter of, would I want to be bringing those types of subjects up on a consistent basis on a channel that's supposed to be about crafting and diamond painting and stuff? I don't have a problem with it. It's just where is the appropriate space for that, you know? And I just don't want people that come check out my channel to keep them company and listen about me and Apollo and outdoor stuff and crafting to be blindsided by that kind of discussion. So that's why I'm not. And if I do, it'll be incredibly passive, but I don't want those topics to start becoming some sort of focus for us here. There's plenty of other places that you can go on YouTube to have those chats. So I'm not trying to make it seem like it's not important to me. It's just I think the space where you're having those discussions is important. So yeah, but thank you for the comment. I appreciate it. And then Tracy says, hi, Anthony. As a viewer, I cannot join any of the Patreons. Some of the things I dislike is when you see or hear for members only. For some of those, I stop following because it makes me feel like I don't belong or I'm not good enough to watch. I love your videos and I love how you care about your viewers. Thank you so much. I appreciate that comment. yeah, I don't know. Everyone has their own setup for like how they distribute their content. And I've supported a few folks over on Patreon before, and it just kind of ebbs and flows depending on my finances. But I see nothing wrong with it. Just for me, I just don't know if I have the time or the capacity to offer up anything more in terms of content than I already do. So I just don't know where I'd be able to provide something extra for everyone to justify that, because it's kind of all already here, you know. So yeah. I think it was Joanna that was asking about super chats. I think that might be cool if I go live, because then it's completely up to you. It's not a, I don't know. I honestly don't know. It's even hard to kind of like chat about, because it's like, I don't know. For me, I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing. And if some sort of opportunity comes along where it's like, oh, I could do this type of video and put a lot more work into it or more time into it, then maybe I'd consider it. But right now I just don't have the bandwidth to put something else on my plate that would make me feel like it's worth your while, you know. If you haven't watched some previous videos, we're in like the Old Town Golden historical area. So this little cabin here, that little building there, these little outposts here, these are all original buildings from like old Western time Golden in like the 1800s. So this has all been preserved, and they have some gardens and little chicken coops and stuff around here. So yeah, but sometimes I would come over here because there's usually not as many people, so I can hide. Let's do one last comment. I'll pop back over to the live chat, see what else is going on there, and then we'll call it a day. Lisa Noof says, thanks for the lovely walk with you and Apollo today. Using your word, I do feel icky about Patreon. Yeah, and that's not, I don't think I said icky in terms of Patreon. I feel icky, and I talk about it again in an upcoming vlog that actually might already be, it was processing when I left the house. I feel sometimes icky if a content creator's content is purely about how many subscribers they need to hit the next milestone, or when they'll be able to capitalize on that viewership or that membership. Not that I have a problem with people doing that, but there was just a couple of videos I had watched back when we were talking about that a few weeks ago, where the entire Whip-In chat was listening to someone go over how they're going to make more money off of this, off of doing YouTube content. And I was like, hey, as the viewer, as the person participating in consuming your content, it feels weird or icky being told how I'm going to get you to a place where you can make more money. And once again, I don't have a problem with that as a concept. You know, I think earning some AdSense revenue and stuff, and supplementing income based off the work you're doing putting YouTube videos together is totally valid. I mean, I do it. But listening to the content creator, their whole video is about the money and about the numbers and how they'll be able to capitalize on it, without, the part where we talk about diamond painting and life stuff and how things are going and life updates. It starts to, I don't know, it just feels weird. And it was just a couple instances where that popped up where I was just like, is this the new style of content creation, is hearing all about channel growth and stuff? Because I like the content where I get to see unboxings and new stuff, and the money of it all comes organically with engaging with people. So I don't know, it was just an interesting way to go about starting a channel. Was like, this channel is all about how I'll make money off you. It was just a weird way, and maybe that was just a couple of videos I saw, and the rest of the content wasn't like that. But I just felt like I got a rash of those. I was looking for new content creators in the diamond painting space, and I'd listen to a video and it's like, here's my vision board, here's my path to financial freedom thanks to you. I was like, oh no. So anyway, but it was not a big deal. It was just kind of something I observed. But yeah, so I was not calling Patreon or anything like that icky. It's how I think, just let that stuff happen in the background, promote it once in a while. It's okay to celebrate milestones and stuff, but sitting down week after week saying, all right, we are at 535 subscribers. That isn't fast enough for me to hit 1,000 by this time, because I'm hoping to have, partnership with YouTube by this date. So why aren't you doing more? It's like, hey. But anyway, oh, these are cute. Look at these little roses. These are cute. Okay, well, let's go back to live stream. Let's see if I already upset people with that. Let's see. Joanna says, Anthony, well, thank you so much. I needed you today, my friend. This is so lovely. Thanks, of course. Thank you for watching. Linda says, has Apollo ever gone swimming in a pool? No, he has not. Has he? No, he's only ever gone swimming in streams and lakes and all that stuff. I wonder how he'd do in a pool, because there are no, he'd have to be close to the steps. And also I'd be curious as to how the chlorine would potentially fuss with his skin and coat. That would be a concern of mine. But no, he hasn't been in a pool yet. And then Joanna says, oh, it's history. Yeah. We can come over here to the little community garden. We have another dog coming up, though. I want to go over here instead. Allison. Hi, Allison said, hey, I'm sorry I'm late, just saw this. Oh, no problem. You're not. This was completely impromptu. I just had a wild hair and I was like, I wonder if I can live stream with my action camera. And so I Googled it and I was like, all right, well, I guess I'm doing that in half an hour. So that's what happened. Looks like they are making a yurt. Kind of. It did kind of look like that. Artemis Dream says, oh, a yurt, that sounds fun. It might be. I need to go on the city website and see if there is something going on with that. But yeah, I'm not sure. But all right, everyone. Well, I believe this to have been a success. This was a lot of fun, and thank you all so much for stopping in, popping out. If I decide to make this a more regular thing, I'll try to give more advance notice, like a day's notice or something, of when we'll be doing it. But I'd like to take you on more hikes around town that I have internet access to, so I can stream, and you can just come along with me, and maybe I'll put together a playlist of licensable music that I can access, so we can have a little background music while we hike or something like that. Or maybe we'll even pick specific topics to chat about. But this was a lot of fun. We did a couple miles here. Diamond Stitcher says, going on hikes will be fun. Yeah. Artemis says, thank you, it was cool. Yeah, of course. Thank you for coming along. Have a fantastic rest of your week. And stay tuned. We'll have a couple videos coming out this week as well. So happy placing. We'll see you next time. Come here. Come say goodbye. Hop up. Oh. All right, everyone. We'll see you later. Bye. 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 Bye.